Cheerio, fellow modelers. Mr. Handy back with a handy review for you. Just got this in the mail today. Decals for Harriers, AV8Bs during Desert Storm by Paulus Victor in 72nd scale. I have never gotten decals from these guys before, or from this guy before, but these are absolutely fabulous. So this is basically what you get. It comes in the bag. I already took it out of the bag, but there's your bag that it comes in. And there it goes. It tells you AV8Bs in Desert Shield and Desert Storm, 90 to 91. 6 fully detailed options and many alternatives. It comes as it's like a little post or a little envelope. So tells you about how, here on the back tells you about the water slide decals and some of the cautions with regards to their decals. So we open it up and we get this wonderful little layout, and right here, a nice little decal to go somewhere. So we have our reference material here on the side and some related videos, which is wonderful. Basically tells you here a guide, gives you a little bit of information about the AV8B Harrier 2, stenciling for your AV8B Harrier 2 on both sides. Here's a whole guide on the decaling and everything. We actually have a weapon section, which is really nice. Callouts for what was carried during Desert Storm. Here's your email address for them, Paulus Victor Decals at gmail.com. And that's that little part. So we get into here's the decals. We'll look at those last, but we get this wonderful pullout. And again, gives you a bunch of information on the Harrier. Gives you the Harrier units during Desert Storm. And then it gives you some nice color profiles. So on the back here, it gives you some color callouts. Up at the top, the different color callouts, painting guide for airbrushes, some information on washes and final effects, and then we get into these nice color profiles, all of aircraft from Desert Storm. We've got Tomcats with, of course, the nice little Tomcat on the back. We've got the Bumblebees, and of course with the little Bumblebee symbol on the front. And then we get into some more. Unfortunately, I don't know if these two were actually used in Desert Storm or not. I know this is kind of the scheme that showed up after Desert Storm, almost immediately after Desert Storm. So, I mean, it says that VF4 or 542 Tigers used it. And they also use just the all gray, and of course we have the Ace of Spades and Ace of Spades. This is probably one of the most familiar ones with the shark mouth. I'll give you a little quick close in, but that's probably the one that everybody's most familiar with. It seemed to be around quite a bit during the Gulf War. It seemed to get quite a few pictures during the Gulf War. That one. So then we have this little fold out here, and it goes through all the different units and units here. So it goes through your Tigers, Ace of Spades, Tomcats, and Bumblebee / Killer Bees. So absolutely fabulous decal set. We'll get into the decals, but I like the packaging, like all together. It's a lot of information. There's your decals. They are very shiny, and they seem really, like, I mean, they seem to be, they're very clear. I mean, very, very clear. and in register. So, as I said, I've never had decals from these guys before. So, it was interesting to see this type of a packaging come out. It's definitely something you don't see, and it is nice to get all that extra information. Of course, these are all your unit decals and everything on here with the unit markings, the actual unit codes, and the Marines codes, and then all the other, there's your tail codes and national insignia. This here is the actual stenciling for the Harriers. So we'll get in nice and close on that. And again, these are all really nicely done and register. Lots and lots. So, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Harrier. I love the 88A and the 88B, and I'm a huge fan of Marines. And seeing the, I remember, I was deployed during Desert Storm, but I remember just before I got deployed, seeing the Harriers going out in this gray scheme on the TV, and just loved it. So didn't see any when I was there. I was mostly on ship, but it was very, very interesting to see that stuff. And like I said, these decals are absolutely fabulous. I like the display. I like the packaging. This is absolutely fabulous. I think that I might have to try and get a couple more. I know that they have, I believe that they have a couple other sets too. I think there's one for Syrian MiGs during the Civil War that was happening earlier. Not recently, but a couple of years ago. So, but again, the packaging does it all. I think decals look great, but it's so nice to get all that packaging and all that information. They've done a lot of digging, which is nice. And like I said, it's really nice to see the color guide and everything. It really goes in depth with regards to their research and getting in depth in the decals and the pictures and the units. I mean, this is a good plus too. Seeing the loadouts. I mean, most of the Harriers that I've seen from Desert Storm were either carrying sidewinders, extra tanks, and napalm canisters. But this is nice. This is really great. So if you're a Harrier fan like me and a fan of Desert Storm, go for it. Again, it's Paulus Victor. I will put all the information in the description, as always, along with their website. And yeah, as I said, if you're interested in the Harrier, they do these in 72nd, 48, and I think even 32nd scale, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check them out and check out what they've got. I'm interested to see what else they come out with. Yeah, I'll have to pick the guy's brain and see if he's willing to do some other things. It'd be nice to see some more Middle Eastern stuff coming out, but also it'd be nice to see stuff like this for Desert Storm. OV10 would be absolutely fabulous in this scale from Desert Storm, because those Broncos looked absolutely fabulous during Desert Storm. But I digress. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for this one. Please like and subscribe so we can spread around, get the information out to other modelers. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we will catch you in the next episode. Take care and happy modeling.